Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for today's episode of the Wildcat Way Show. I'm Kari Eve. Welcome to the spring of 2021. As we kick off the semester, we really wanted to focus on some of our Wildcats success stories this year. And today, our very special guest is Miss Kayla Rouse. Now, Kayla is a wife, a mother of 4. She works 2 jobs, and she just graduated from PRCC with an associate's degree of applied science with honors. Kayla, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm just thrilled to have you here in the studio and for you to be able to share your story with us. You know, my supervisor, Candace Harper, she reached out and said, you know, I have this friend Kayla, I've known her for years. And she took the time to, you know, spend the time here at PRCC and join the Wildcat family at the river and really make her dreams come true. You know, some people, once they start life, they think to themselves they don't have the time to continue on with your education. And you, a working mother of 4 kids, what was the reason you wanted to come back to school?
I wanted to do it for myself. I wanted to do it for myself. My kids are getting older, and I wanted them to be proud.
Yeah, and isn't that such a motivator, don't you think? Sometimes when you're kind of forced to do something or your parents expect something of you and you're not really feeling it within your heart.
Yep.
But I feel like if it was called upon you and you really felt that in your head, that was like the driving force and the motivator for you.
Just woke up one day and said, today's the day.
Yeah.
So I applied and went from there.
Well, tell us a little bit about your experience here at PRCC and a member of the Wildcat family.
I love it. I loved it. You know, everybody always made me feel welcome. I had a question, everybody would answer it.
Yeah.
I just, I loved it. I love everything about it. I love the small, like family type, you know, atmosphere of the river.
How about blending your family at home with the activities here at the river? You were working full time as well, raising your children, a wife to your husband, but then you're also part of the Wildcat family. Were they able to help come support you in many ways throughout your journey here?
Not necessarily, you know, here, but at home, it was just kind of a group effort. You know, we all just kind of dove in, and I'd get home from work and homework, you know, till 10, 11 o'clock at night, and they did everything. They picked up all my slack.
That's really wonderful, and a testament to your family that they were able to help support you in continuing your dreams. What would you tell other working moms that maybe had some tugs at their heartstrings of wanting to do this for themselves like you, but maybe had some reservations about, you know, as moms, we have mom guilt a lot, right? But I think that you were able to really put that aside and see that it was the betterment of your future and your children's future. So what would you tell other women or even fathers or husbands that are thinking of it to get them to do it?
Do it. Do it. Don't continue to put yourself on the back burner. You are a parent, but you also have to do things for yourself. And I just encourage, you know, everyone that's thinking about it to do it. It is life-changing. Being a student at the river is life-changing, and it's wonderful. You can do anything. You can do anything that you put your mind to. I'm living proof. I worked 2 jobs the entire time. I was a full-time student. I was a wife. Not only did I make the dean's list each semester, I graduated with honors. You can do it.
That really just truly is amazing.
You can do it. You know, if I can, you can. But just step out, you know. Step out of your comfort zone, reach out to somebody, call, just do it.
Now, tell us a little bit about your experience through the application process, maybe the orientation, your first few days. I know, you know, anybody trying something new or stepping out of what is comfortable for them or their day-to-day lives, it can be a little nerve-wracking sometimes. So how did you like kind of make yourself go for it, continue on?
I applied, jumped right in. I mean, it was a little, you know, wow, am I really doing this?
Right.
But from day one, step one, I mean, everybody was, you know, had questions or, you know, I just kind of dove right in and I was nervous.
Were your teachers very helpful?
Very.
Yeah.
Very.
Any one in particular that stands out that you want to give a shout out to, or any of your classmates that kind of went above and beyond for you to give you assistance?
All of my teachers were amazing. They were. I know one that really reaches out is Mr. Townsend.
Okay.
he just seems like we'd get, messages about job openings or this or that. He just he kept us very informed.
That's
and not
great.
that the other ones didn't.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He really stuck out to me.
That's awesome. Now, what about, you do have 4 children. They're growing up as they do. What are your dreams for them for their future? Does it include an education? Does it include being a part of the Wildcat family? What do you tell them to help them prepare for their future?
We tell them it's really hard to live life without a college education, and I have a senior this year.
So it's time.
It's time. I would love for them to be a Wildcat and to come to the river. Education is very important, and our children know that. I just want them to be happy and do something that they want to do.
Absolutely. And I think an important thing to notice too, more so even than our 2-year programs, we also have our CTE programs that are really so beneficial to people of any age that's looking to continue on their education, whether it be children or people that are wanting to get a jump start on a new career path. All our CTE programs, from cosmetology to truck driving to electrical things, anything could be done here at the river. And we really hope that you'll come out and experience some of that. Are you ready to join the fastest growing community college in Mississippi? Pearl River Community College is ready for you. With improvements at each of our 4 locations in Poplarville, Hattiesburg, Waveland, and online, securing your future has never been more exciting. 42 career and technical programs and academic transfer options allow you to build a bright future at the river. When faced with adversity, Wildcats never quit. Visit prcc.edu to learn more. Now, how did you kind of balance your everyday life of your children and your husband and your job with your studying at the river? I know homework takes up a lot of time, but who was your support system?
My husband and my kids.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I mean, just from coming home from work, the laundry, supper, I literally stayed on that computer from the time I got home till bedtime.
So isn't it a testament that your kids were able to see that, right? Like if mom's willing to do the work and if dad's willing to help her do it, that's how important it is.
Oh,
and that's what we need
flashcards. I mean, they've seen it all.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, are there any final thoughts or words you want to share with people questioning whether or not this might be the right fit here at the river for them?
I say give it a try. Give it a try, and it may not be for you, but it may be. It was life-changing for me, and I've attempted this journey since 2001. So I don't want to get emotional, but it was a big deal to me. But if you can do it. If you're thinking about it, do it. It's going to be amazing.
That's really wonderful.
I don't hold back.
I think that's so important. That's what a lot of people, young and older, as we get into our lives, and we're maybe second guessing what we're doing every day.
That's right.
And so sometimes you have that thought in your head, and then you're like, no, I just don't have time. I'm so busy.
You make time.
Right.
You make time and get you a good support system and make time. I have so many people that I know that are my age that are going back to school.
Right.
And I remember spring of 2019, it was PRCC's graduation, well, all graduations. And I just remember seeing all those pictures of caps and gowns. And it was, oh, that's going to be me.
Oh,
I need to do it. That's going to be me. And I feel like in today's times, especially the tough times that we've been going through the pandemic and everything.
Absolutely.
I feel like you don't realize how much you need people until you really can't be around people.
Right.
And I just feel like everybody needs to support each other.
Yes.
I promise I'll be your biggest fan, if you try this journey, and you won't regret it.
Wow.
You will not regret it.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that and sharing your story. And I just think that it's a true testament to what a life-changing experience can be by joining the Wildcat family. Now, if you or someone you know has a story of success here at the river, please share it with us. We'd love to take this time this spring as we're welcoming our Wildcat family back, and we're hopefully kind of towards the tail end of this pandemic thing, kind of wrapping up a little bit more. We want to focus on why Wildcats never quit and why we've been working hard So if you are a present Wildcat, a past Wildcat that has a success story, even our Wildcats of our future, give me an email, okay? Send me an email. It's kvalance@prcc.edu. I'm gonna put it on the bottom of the screen. Email me, or if you know of someone, if it's your mother or your brother or your down the road neighbor who has changed their life by coming here to the river, or who has just a story of success from someone you know, please reach out. We'd love to share those stories and highlight you, because I can say I am the biggest cheerleader when it comes from people of our Wildcat family succeeding. Nothing makes me happier when I see people really working hard and achieving their dreams and knowing that they're doing it for their people around them. I'm so inspired and proud of you for being able to do that, especially for your children who now can take that with them for the rest of their lives. So great job and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much for tuning into the Wildcat Way Show. We'll have a new show up next Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Please be sure to like and subscribe our YouTube channel and listen to us on our podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts, on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and iHeartRadio. I'm Kari Eve. Kayla, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we'll see you next Tuesday. Have a great weekend.